Time stood still, just like a photograph. You made me feel like this will last forever, looking in your eyes.
Greenland is an island shaped by ice and surrounded by ocean, home to the Inuit. Its magnificence is on display from every vantage point, and the best way to really appreciate it is do as the locals do. Travel by sea along its captivating coastline. Last week, we began our travels in the fascinating Icelandic capital of Reykjavik, before boarding the ultra-luxurious Scenic Eclipse and crossing the Atlantic to explore the southeastern coast of Greenland. This week, we're meeting the most adorable locals.
Who are these guys?
This one, it's Carla.
Hey, Carla.
She's named Carla.
Experiencing unique traditions.
Whoa, it's delicious.
And getting up close to the glaciers before winding up in Denmark's capital of Copenhagen. But before all that, we're continuing our cruise through the unique towns and landscapes of the southern Greenlandic coast. Well, look at this for a landscape, a whole flotilla of icebergs. Completely different sizes, shapes, density of ice. It's extraordinary. I think I'm going to become an ice nerd. From the bergs to the glaciers to the captivating wildlife. Travel to this remote part of the world is a sensory overload in the best possible way. As well as exploring this incredible environment, Scenic Eclipse takes us into some of Greenland's remote settlements, or in today's case, its capital city.
So this is your beautiful little hometown.
It is.
Nuuk.
Nuuk, exactly. And the population as the capital is roughly 19,000 people total, in which Greenland has the population with like almost 57,000.
So this is the big smoke.
This is the big city.
This is
really
the big
is.
city.
Nuuk is the oldest town in Greenland, founded by Danish-Norwegian missionary Hans Getaway back in the 1720s.
That's actually his old house. So this building is the first permanent building we have in Greenland. Our ancestors were nomads, so they would come and stop from place to place and didn't have a full year permanent house.
Must have looked out of place back then.
I think so.
I
I
must have just looked like,
yeah.
what is this?
These days, Nuuk is a little more cosmopolitan, with shops and cafes lining its main street.
Beautiful natural light coming in. So what have we here?
So we have some different local food. For instance, we have some shrimp. We have some musk ox meat in a spring roll.
Is that one reindeer?
It looks like, it's smoked reindeer we have right here. And all the food we have here, generally here in Greenland, are all wild animals.
Wow. I haven't tried reindeer before, so that'll be a first for me. So how do you say bon appetit in Greenlandic?
Tekenne.
Tekenne.
Yeah. So, how is it? Yeah?
It's great.
Right.
And it has these little
Berries.
wild berries.
Wild berries, yeah.
That is really good.
Welcome to my home.
Oh, thank you.
Travelling with Scenic, you're certain to get real insights into local life and tradition.
Your outfit is extraordinary.
Yes, it's our national costume that we use in the special occasions.
So much work, the beadwork and...
This scenic and rich experience is Cafe Mick, a chance to meet and connect with local families in their own home.
And we make lots of cafe in Greenland. It's a Greenlandic tradition. It's like an open house where people can drop in, have some cake and coffee.
I would love to try that carrot one if I could.
Yes, everybody liked the carrot cake, and everybody asked me for the receipt when they have tried it.
Oh, I love what's underneath it. Crunchy, creamy chocolate. Never would have thought of putting raw carrot with...
No?
No, but it has its own sweetness.
Yeah.
Back on board Scenic Eclipse, you can get cosy in so many different corners. But this afternoon, I'm hanging out in the observation lounge and library, debriefing on this magnificent cruise with my fellow guests.
This cruise, you really see Greenland. I think you see the full picture of Greenland, how different pockets, I mean, people were on an island and how they live. And this is their summer, and we have 4 layers on. I mean, how do you do this in the winter? I mean, how do you function? It's just amazing.
After exploring Greenland's quaint capital city of Nuuk, Scenic Eclipse is taking us a couple of 100 kilometres north to Ivergud Fjord. From Zodiac cruises to shore excursions and kayaking, there's always options to get out and get amongst it. And this might just be my favourite.
Wow. And how old do you think the front of this glacier would be?
I'd probably say about 10 to 20,000 years old. It's separated from the Greenlandic ice sheet, so it's a little bit younger than some of the other ice we've seen.
Whenever conditions allow, the Discovery team get the kayaks out on the water to give guests another perspective of this beautiful landscape.
We're pretty lucky to be able to come up and paddle in these regions, similar to what the Inuit used to do, where you're cruising along at the water level and quiet and silently able to observe just as the wildlife do without any interference from humankind in any way.
The comforts of Scenic Eclipse are always close at hand, even out here.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, good
Here's a
morning.
little bit of hot chocolate for you.
Oh, just hot chocolate?
It's a bit fortified, to keep you
excellent.
extra warm.
Well, I think I earned this.
I think you have.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah,
Cheers.
great service.
Enjoy.
After a morning on the water, the Yacht Club's gourmet lunch spread is a welcome treat. It's just one of the several dining venues on board.
It's pretty mind-boggling to think that we are in one of the most remote places in the world, and the kitchen manages to serve up this variety, diversity and quality of food all day, every day.
It's a delicious little pit stop before our afternoon adventure.
We're here in Disco Fjord today, and we found exactly the weather we wanted, right? Today's a guided hike, so you're going to be heading out with Saskia. She'll take you up to the lake to check out the reflections and the views up there, and then on up to a viewpoint beyond that. So stick with her, and you'll be back in about an hour's time.
So this is extraordinary how even this moss survives being covered by snow for how long in the winter?
Oh, for quite a few months, but you know, snow is a very good insulator. A lot of things are thriving underneath the snow. When the snow goes away, it's all thriving again as soon as the light comes up. It's just magic. Here we have crowberries. I don't see the fruits here, but a few patches a little bit further, and we have also some bilberries that we can see. We have some willows also.
Wow, so that's actually a tree, the willow.
And that's a tree. We're walking on top of the canopy right there.
Such a diversity of lichen and moss. You kind of got to look down to really see all the actions on the ground.
Yes.
The beauty of these remote locations is that we have them all to ourselves.
So how's the experience been for you?
Oh, it's fantastic, like just so different from anything we've seen before. It's insane.
Yeah, it's truly like once in a lifetime. Who would have thought Greenland would look like this? It's been pretty special.
And just when you think you couldn't possibly jam any more magnificence into a single day, Scenic delivers what they call a surprise and delight. an impromptu onboard concert with the most breathtaking backdrop imaginable. Experience the benchmark and ultra-luxury cruising on a Scenic Eclipse expedition voyage. Enjoy an all-inclusive journey of a lifetime through the Arctic in 2025 or 2026. Secure your voyage today with Scenic's limited time offers. Save from $3,500 per person on select itineraries. Plus, Getaway viewers can save an additional $300 per person. Visit scenic.com.au/getaway to request your voucher. For more information, call 1300 790 372 or speak to your nearest travel advisor.
It fills me up and starts to shine, and I see it burn when you bring me sunlight.
After the open-air concert of a lifetime, we're continuing our cruise with Scenic Eclipse along the west coast of Greenland to one of its most beautiful towns.
Welcome to Ilulissat. It's a beautiful, bustling little working harbour, full of colour and motion. I love it.
Sitting 250 kilometres north of the Arctic Circle, Ilulissat means iceberg in Greenlandic. And it certainly lives up to its name. The town is best known for the Ilulissat Ice Fjord, which is the size of 66,000 football fields and home to more than 10% of Greenland's icebergs.
Well, you never know quite what to expect on one of these shore visits, but this is beyond my wildest dreams.
This gallery of ice sculptures is one of the most breathtaking sights of the entire cruise. And on a journey such as this, that's really saying something.
Oh, hello! Hello! What a welcoming party!
Yeah,
You got your hands full. Literally, hey Fleming.
On-shore excursions such as this, you can take your pick of scenic free choice tours.
Carla.
And this one is Verstappen.
Verstappen. Oh, Verstappen.
Like the
For me, meeting the Greenlandic sled dogs was top of the list.
Hello. Hello. 2 months. 2 months old.
2 months old, yeah.
Wow.
Greenlanders have been using sled dogs for thousands of years as a means of transport across frozen fjords.
Oh, look at this. That's amazing. So when you go out on a sled, you're in the middle of nowhere.
From January to April.
Yeah.
You just live like this.
In winter months, it's still possible to go sledding and stay out on the ice.
That's a sled here.
So
underneath.
the sled becomes the bed.
Yeah. So we are sleeping upon the sled because it would be too cold for us to sleep
on the ground.
directly
Yeah.
on the ice.
Yeah. So basically, when you wake up in the morning, you just hook the dogs on and off you go.
Yeah.
So this is camping Greenlandic style.
This is
yeah.
Greenlandic.
Yeah. Makes us seem a little soft.
I see the future when I wake up.
After a morning in the elements, the plush surroundings of Scenic Eclipse feel even more indulgent.
Oh, wow. This is next level luxury.
These super fancy digs are the owner's penthouse suite, and there's 2 on board.
Look at this. It's a bath with a view. Oh.
They are top of the line, but all of the suites are the ultimate in at-sea indulgence, with king-size beds, balconies, a butler, and of course, breathtaking views.
Every time you go from a different place, I want you more, like love on the lips. If you're all alone, I'll be on my way.
This afternoon, we're in West Greenland, visiting one of the island's most important archaeological sites.
So we've stopped in this little bay, and it's Ilulissat, and we're along this peninsula. And then this indention in this area is where the Thule people, which were one of the last to come across of the Asiatic groups, they would set up camp inside these areas to be protected from the wind.
The Thule were ancestors of the modern-day Inuit people, originating in Alaska and arriving in Greenland in the 13th century.
So how do you know that this was inhabited, this area?
Well, they found lots of remains in this area, especially bone tools that they would use for flensing hides of seals or getting fish. And so wherever they would set up their encampments, their winter encampments here, they would leave behind those tools if they were broken. So you find a lot of these pieces underneath some of the rocks, and they wouldn't just be deposited there naturally. They were left behind by the people that lived here.
After disembarking Scenic Eclipse in Greenland, a charter flight has delivered us to the Danish capital of Copenhagen, our final destination on this most epic of journeys. Despite the geographical distance, Greenland and Denmark are politically and culturally linked, with Greenland still part of the Danish kingdom. After waking up to icebergs and glaciers, the city surrounds of Copenhagen take some getting used to. But as far as urban landscapes go, Copenhagen is certainly beautiful.
You know what I love about Copenhagen? It's sort of retained all the authentic charm.
Yeah, it is. Even though it's a capital city, you know, life slows down here.
Yeah, it's also got its very distinctive character, the buildings, the way of life. I love the fact that it seems the best way to get around Copenhagen is either on foot or on a bike.
And I mean, it's proven on a bicycle you get from A to B a lot faster than if you were on the fastest car.
Absolutely, and it's so much more fun.
And I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now.
A canal cruise is the ideal introduction to the city's main sights.
The reason why many sail in Copenhagen, I think it's because it goes with the city. Copenhagen, the name of the city, means the harbor of merchants. And how do you explore a harbor? On the water. It's just so local, so authentic, and so alive, especially in days like these where the sun is shining and everybody gravitates toward the water.
And I love these bridges. They're very low, so these boats
are made to measure, basically.
Yeah,
the
like
bridges.
there's so much, so little headroom.
With an experienced guide like Eliana leading the way, Scenic makes sure we see and experience the very best the city has to offer.
Here it comes.
we are.
Oh la la.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
It's
looks
amazing. So what are these called again?
Smørrebrød.
Smørrebrød.
Smørrebrød means bread with butter.
Okay.
Or butter bread.
Yeah.
And that's a good name because that's the common for any of these. But then you put any kind of toppings on top.
Wow. I love the idea of...
We have some different kinds of herring.
This one's curried, is it?
This is curried herring,
And
this I think it's with spices.
Beautiful.
This that we are eating, this has its roots in the history of the industrial times, you know, when workers started to immigrate into the city to work in the industry. They couldn't afford hot food for lunch, so their wives were just packing a slice of rye bread with a cold cut of meat or cheese or something on top. And this evolved into this fancy, good-looking and good tasting.
There's a lot to love about Copenhagen, but perhaps the best loved attraction is Tivoli Gardens, a small theme park with a very big reputation.
This is the second oldest amusement park in the world. It opened its doors in 1843.
With its manicured gardens and old world charm, Tivoli Gardens has become a Copenhagen institution, loved by both tourists and locals.
Something that doesn't really change is what it means to the Danes. Like, this is part of their childhood memories. It's part of their DNA, really. This is really a universal fun place, we could say.
Even Australians.
Yeah.